Hello everyone. So today I want to cover consulting agreements. Specifically, I want to touch on 5 important clauses in every effective consulting agreement. Before I dive in, if you have any questions or you want to set up a consultation, visit us at carboneattorneys.com. We have a button in the top right corner of our website. Fill it out, send it, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So whether you were just handed a consulting agreement to look over or you're a company looking to hire a consultant, this video is for you, so stick around. Now, when it comes to consulting agreements, they can be synonymous with independent contractor agreements, but ultimately the essence here is that this person, the consultant, the freelancer, they do not work for the company as an employee, but they are an independent contractor. This agreement will lay out the terms between the parties, what services are being provided, how is the individual getting paid, their status as an independent contractor, etc. And I'll cover some of these. So when it comes down to the agreement itself, the first important clause is the services clause, or sometimes it's attached as an exhibit to the consulting agreement. Now, this clause covers exactly what the consultant will be doing, what services they will be providing, whether this is project-based, their job responsibilities, etc., etc. This section needs to be detailed and explicit so the parties know what they're getting involved with, and the consultant is aware of what work is expected of them. The next important clause is the compensation clause. So this is obvious. How is the consultant getting paid? Is it on a project basis? Is it monthly? Is it hourly? This clause will break down exactly how the consultant is paid, when they're paid, and the terms of the compensation package for the consulting agreement. The next important clause is a confidentiality clause. So a lot of the times with these agreements, the consultant will have access to private, information from the company that they're working for. So this could be client lists, reports that were written exclusively within the company, non-public information. And what this clause does is it typically protects the company, to be honest. And it's put in place to make sure that the freelancer and contractor is aware that they're not to disclose or use the information that they have access to the disadvantage of the company that they'll be working for. The next important clause is the independent contractor clause. So again, this is typically leaning heavy towards the company who's seeking the services of the freelancer or consultant. So what this does is this spells out in black and white that the consultant is not an employee of the company, meaning they're not entitled to the benefits and privileges that come along with being an employee of the company. This could include sick pay, vacation time, benefits, and the perks of working for the company itself. And this is also obviously for tax purposes as well. The company will not be responsible for, taking out taxes and etc. from the pay that they provide to the consultant. Finally, the 5th important clause in an effective consulting agreement is the indemnification clause. So this is typically mutual, meaning that the company and the consultant will hold each other harmless and protect one another against any claims from third parties that are due to the negligence or willful misconduct of the parties themselves. So let's say, for example, and this is a bad, worst case scenario here, you're the consultant, you enter the offices of the company and you just punch one of their employees in the face. So that would be willful conduct, and presumably that employee might sue the consultant, certainly, but they'd probably sue the company as well. With this clause, the consultant would be responsible for defending the company against the claim that their employee would have against them. So that's it. Those are the 5 important clauses in every effective consulting agreement. If you like what you heard here and you'd like me to make more of these videos, please like, subscribe, double tap, and I'll keep making them.